And now we're on to the formula bar. The formula bar is made up of two key parts, and it's stuck here between the menu bar that we just looked at and the spreadsheet area. So it's this area through here, and we have this part on the left and this part on the right. So first, the part on the left. It is going to constantly display whatever cell is currently selected. So right now, A1 is selected. It's got that green box around it, and we can also see that the A and the 1 are a little bit darker gray in comparison to the other letters and numbers. So this is cell A1. If I go down a cell, it now displays cell A2, and so on and so forth wherever I am in my spreadsheet. But this also works backwards. So let's say that I wanted to go to cell N1 for some reason. I could click in this and type N1, hit enter, and notice that now N1 gets automatically selected. So we can navigate around our workbook there. The other thing that it has is this little drop down. And you don't need to be familiar with any of this stuff yet, we'll get to it later, but when we start looking at named cells, named ranges, and tables, those, once they get named and created, will get in a list here, and so you'll be able to click this drop down and quickly navigate to those elements that you've added. And then on the right hand side, this bar is going to constantly display whatever the data is or the formula is in your selected cell. So for instance, I've selected a cell here, and I'm going to type in some gibberish. And we can see that not only is that being displayed in the cell, it's also displayed in the formula bar. So this gives us another area if we wanted to edit it up here, we could do that. We could edit up here, we can edit directly in the cell. But the key to the formula bar here is when we start working with formulas. And we haven't yet, so don't worry about any of this, but I just want to show you something really simple. I'm going to type a formula that is 1 plus 1. So equals 1 plus 1. That's a basic formula, and when I click enter, it's going to display the answer of 2. But our formula bar is always going to continue to display the formula behind the scenes. So this is a way a lot of people like to edit their formulas instead of having to double click or use a shortcut to get into the formula in the cell. So that's an option as well. Formula bar check, and now we get to move into the spreadsheet area.